Hello friends, happy bowler and welcome to another episode, week 6 of the Newcastle and Hunter pennant preview review show. Today, unfortunately, I'm out on my own. We're a bit late this week with the show due to me having to take off to Melbourne. I just got back last night. So we're here today, and Foxy, my little sidekick, is off playing bowls today, so he was unable to join me. But I hope everyone had a good weekend on the green. And as a crunch time weekend on this weekend that we just played, you know, for a lot of teams it was a must-win weekend, and we will go through all the results as we do. Zone 2 and Zone 6, and check out the player ladder, the ladder and who's playing who after Easter. So there's no bowls on this weekend. We have the Easter break and a bit of a time off. Also kicked off the 1 grade on the weekend. We will be doing the 1 grade bowl show tomorrow. I'll have Shippo and Ben Twist tuning in, Chicken Twisty, jumping in with me. So that should be good. And let's rip in. Before we get into it though, my old mate Fox, the Fox always has something strange to come up with. Yeah. If you don't know, I've got one for you. Posh. Where did the word posh originate from? If you think you know, write down the... if you think you know, write it in the answers. But yeah, the word posh, where did that originate from? And I'll give the answer out later on and see how many people actually know. I was very surprised. So let's get into it. Kick off with Zone 2 grade. Zone 2 grade started off on the weekend with Adamstown. They had the bye, followed by May West at home, defeated by Stockton, 71-42, 10-0. Good result there for Stockton, a big away win there. Warners Bay at home, they had a good win, very tight game there over Soldiers Point, winning 8.5 to 1.5. Section 1, Zone 2 grade, the ladder. Section 1 looks a bit like this. We have Stockton, well, still 3 teams fighting for position there in the playoffs. Stockton on 39. Soldiers Point, 31.5. Warners Bay still in it. They're on 27.5. So Adamstown and May West probably just playing the weekend out for a bit of fun, I think. Coming up this weekend, matches for round 7, not this weekend, after Easter. So we'll have a break. We'll come back after Easter and we'll have Adamstown taking on May West. Soldiers Point play Stockton, and Warners Bay get an extended break. They have the week off. Section 2, round 5 results saw Raymond Terrace Jet. Oh, raise the bat, my friends. Happy days. Here we go. Wow. The Jets, poor old Swansea workers, they've been annihilated. 100 to 36, 10-0 victory there for the Jets. And Tigers had the bye. East Maitland at home went down to the high-flying Hamilton North Hornets. 9-1. 2 grade Section 2 ladder sees Hamilton North killing it. 5 from 5. Followed by Raymond Terrace in second position. And then you got East Maitland, Swansea Workers, and the Tigers. Unfortunately, in the 2 grader, yet to record a victory. Coming up this week after Easter, round 7. That should be a ripper game. Hamilton North at home to Raymond Terrace. Yeah, that'd be a cracking game, that one. See both teams up the top. Raymond Terrace coming in after a big win. And Hamilton North undefeated. Definitely a game worth watching. Charlestown Well, they play East Maitland. Can they get their first win of the year? That'll be played at Lambton. Then that's the 2 grade in Zone 2. We'll go now to 3 grade, Section 1. Toronto Workers, Foxy, got beaten 10-0. So 10-0 there. Dominating win there. Good win there for Nelson Bay, the Marlins, over the Red Bills. Game 2 saw a 6-shot victory there for Hamilton North over Cahaiba, getting up 9-1. And Cardiff, they had the bye. Let's have a look at the all-important ladder. Nelson Bay Marlins on top. They've had 4 wins in the 1 draw on 42. Second position there, still a battle there between Hamilton North and Cardiff. And they're fighting it out for that. Khyber, then Toronto Workers down the bottom. Coming up after Easter, round 7, Cardiff will take on Toronto Workers at home. The Marlins at home to Hamilton North and Khyber. They get the week off, so they get the extended break. Section 2 in the 3 grade, round... Oh, where are we? There we go. Round 6. Just bring that down a bit. We see the fillers, the Wars End fillers, getting a bite. Couldn't come at a perfect time for the Wars End side. Unfortunate circumstances going on there with the sinkhole. Lowlands at home had a good victory there to defeat Bullaroo 76-49. 9.5 to half. Edgeworth, well, at home went down to Taraba, the Lakesiders, 9-1. So Section 2 in the 3 grade, the ladder after 6 rounds. We see Taraba. They've 5 from 5. Killing it on top there. Edgeworth in second position on 31. Followed by Lowlands in third on 20.5. The matches coming up for round 7 after Easter sees Edgeworth take on the Diggers. Lowlands get the bye. And Taraba take on Bullaroo. So a little local rival there, Taraba versus the Koala Bears. Morning fishy, like a tiger. That's it. Tigers get their first win of the season this weekend. Well, we can hope. Section 3 in the 3 grade, round 6, saw the Tigers at home defeated Fishies Dora Creek Workers 10-0. So good win there for the Tigers. Raymond Terrace had a bye, and Windale Gateshead at home had a 9-1 victory over the Magpies. After 6 rounds in 3 grade. Well, Tigers, it's very close. It is very close. Still open slavery for 4 teams. Very tight section there. Section 3, Charlestown just pipping their nose on top. They've had 3 wins, 2 losses, but are in front on 30. We see Raymond Terrace, they've had 2 byes, but they're on 29 points. Windale Gateshead, they're still in the hunt. They've had 3 wins and 2 losses on 29. And then you still got Beresfield there. If they can win their remaining home games, they'll be in for an opportunity there to make the playoff. Let's look at the ladder. Oh, that is the ladder. No, that's a player ladder. Let's get back to what's coming up round 7 after Easter. Windale Gateshead take on Charlestown. So big game there for Windale Gateshead. They have to win. And the Magpies, a must-win game there for Raymond Terrace. And the Dora Creek, the Swampies, they get a long weekend. So that's a look at the Zone 2 3 grade. Go to 4 grade. Let's have a look at the 4 grade. 4 grade, Section 1. Magpies and Hamilton North. Oh, we got a draw. What a close game this was. 56 all. 5.5 to Beresfield. Hamilton North picked up 4.5. Belmont Golf, the Golfers at home, took on Alder Park. And it's a close game, really. 10-0 for Belmont Golf. There was only 11 shots in it for a 10-0. Swansea Workers at home went down to Charlestown 9-1. The ladder for Grade 4, Section 1 sees Beresfield still on top. With that draw, that's their first hiccup on the season. They're flying. Hamilton North in second position. It's very close there. Look at that. Very close for the next 4 teams. We've got Hamilton North 34.5, just in front of Charlestown. And you've got the Golfers on 32. I mean, Alder Park, if they can win their remaining games, will put them in a very close opportunity there to sneak in for that second position. Coming up, round 7. Swansea Workers take on Beresfield. So that's a close one. Look, Swansea Workers, where they're down the bottom. So I'm thinking the Magpies will be too strong there. Hamilton North play the Golfers, and Charlestown take on Alder Park. That's Section 1. Section 2 saw Soldiers Point too strong for Wars End Diggers. 10-0. Katara at home got up just over Stockton. 8.5 to 1.5. 62 to 56. And the Jets at home got up 9-1 over the Waterboard. 73 to 59. The ladder for Zone 2, 4 grade Section 2 sees the Jets just in front of Katara by 1 point. Third spot, Soldiers Point on 31. You got Stockton in 4th position, followed by Waterboard and Wars End Diggers. So it's very close there, as you can see. Still, really, there's a faint hope there for Waterboard and Wars End Diggers. They've got to win all their games. Stockton, well, again, they pretty much got to win their games as well. So let's check out coming up round 7 after Easter. The Jets take on Soldiers Point. The Diggers play Katara, and Waterboard take on Stockton. Let's just have a quick Waterboard take on Stockton. So that's a tight battle there, 4th and 5th. Let's go back there. Raymond Terrace play Soldiers Point. Raymond Terrace, Soldiers Point. So yeah, big must-win game there for Soldiers Point. So it's very tight. So that's a look at Section 2 in the 4 grade. And we go to 5 grade, Zone 2. Let's get the 5 grade up. Here we go. Lambton at home went down 8-2 to May West. So good away win there for May West. Getting up 8-2. Nelson Bay at home. Well, they went down to Jesmond 9-1. And Soldiers Point had a 10-0 victory there. Good win there for Soldiers Point over New Lambton. 81 to 47. So all the away sides there too strong for the home teams. Let's have a look at the ladder. Well, I think it's a 3-horse race here at the moment. You got New Lambton on top. Soldiers Point on 40. Jasmine still in it on 31. Poor old Nelson Bay, I think the bottom 3 teams, well, again, they've got to have a couple of 10-0ers and win all their remaining games in the 5 grade Section 1. Coming up after Easter for round 7. New Lambton take on Lambton. Oof, that's a battle, isn't it? New Lambton take on Lambton. May West at home to Nelson Bay 2. And Soldiers Point at home to Jasmine. So that's Section 1. Coming up in Section 2, we see Trauber at home, too strong for Katara, winning 10-0. Dora Creek Workers at home went down to Cardiff, the high-flying Cardiff side, 9-1. And Bullaroo, well, they defeated by Wanji in a close game there, 53-50. So very tight, 8-2. So you can see Bullaroo had the 2 home game victories, 2017, 12-19, and 18-17. So it was the one rink there for Wanji, 19-12, getting them home. The ladder for... I've got to go up. The ladder. Section 2 in Grade 5. Cardiff, 59 points on top, followed by Trauber, 40 in second position. Wanji still in it, very tight. Dora Creek Workers, they're still available for pushing to make the playoffs. And you see down there, Bullaroo and Katara, well, they can just enjoy the bowls and happy days. Section 3, oh no, we want a round 7s. What's coming up? Round 7 for Bullaroo. They take on Trauber. Katara play Dora Creek Workers, and Wanji will play Cardiff. That's Section 2 in the 5 grade. Section 3 in the 5 grade, we see Charlestown defeated by Redhead. Very close game here, 1 shot win there for Charlestown, who defeated Redhead, 57-56. So let's just have a quick squeeze at this, friends. It's a 19-17 Charlestown victory, 18-23 Redhead, and then a 20-16 shot victory there for Charlestown. So close, very close in that one. Marks Point at home defeated Carrington, 70-55, 9-1. And Windell Gateshead, they got up over Valentine, 9-1. So ladder. Carrington flying, 39 points, just in front. It's open slavery for anyone's game. Carrington, second position. Windell Gateshead, you got 36.5 in third spot for Charlestown. Marks Point and Valentine still in the hunt. So that was a big win there for Redhead, wasn't it? Getting their first win of the year. Coming up round 7 in the Section 3 5 grade. Windell Gateshead play Charlestown. Redhead take on Marks Point. And Lakers play Carrington. Section 4 in the 5 grade. Tea Gardens, 10-0 victory over the Surfboard Riders Merriweather. Hamilton North at home, defeated by Raymond Terrace, 9-1. Karua RSL, defeated by Beresfield, 9-1. The ladder in Section 4 in the 5 grade. The Jets out on top. 5 wins and the 1 loss. 46.5 points on top, followed by Tea Gardens on 41. So it's a battle there for Raymond Terrace and Tea Gardens. And faintly down the bottom there, you got Hamilton North still in contention. Karua, Merriweather, they all need a sort of a miracle. And Beresfield down the bottom. Coming up, round 7 after Easter in Section 4. 5 grade, Crew RSL will play Tea Gardens. Merriweather Board Riders at home to Hamilton North. And the Magpies will play the Jets. Let's just have a look at that ladder again. Magpies Last. So I'm backing in Raymond Terrace to get a big win there. So Raymond Terrace on top. Who's Tea Gardens playing? Tea Gardens, Karua. Tea Gardens versus Karua. So, well, I think if the Jets and Tea Gardens both win this weekend, there's your top two. So section 5 in grade 5. Round 6 saw the Passage at home defeated Northern Bay 10-0, 94-41. Big win there for Lemon Tree. Hexham, the Mozzies, the Mozzie at home, they had a win 9-1 over Mayfield. East Maitland had a good home win there over Fingal Bay 10-0. So after 6 rounds, we can see Lemon Tree Passage on top. Second position, Fingal Bay. So big loss there, wasn't it, for Fingal Bay? Fingal Bay went down. Big loss there in second. So East Maitland, well, good win there for East Maitland. Keeps them right in the hunt. Puts them in the 3rd spot. And then you got Hexham as well. They're still in the hunt there in 4th. Nelson Bay 1, then Mayfield yet to record a victory there. Coming up for round 7, East Maitland take on the Passage. East Maitland, where are they? East Maitland in 3rd, take on Lemon Tree Passage in 1st. So that's a big game, that one. Nelson Bay 1 at home to Hexham. And then Fingal Bay take on Mayfield. So that's a cracking game, that top one. That's a wrap on Zone 2, Grade 5. So we'll go to Grade 6. Grade 6. Click on there, we go. Little Zone 2, Grade 6 emblem up. Valentine took on the Golfers. And it was a 10-0 victory to Belmont Golf. Redhead at home got up 9-1 over Swansea Workers. That's the Matchbox Redheads. And the Wallsend Digger Sports 2. Well, we got a draw. We have a draw, 60-all with Marks point 1. Let's have a look at this one. Let's have a look at the table here, guys. You see 16-21. Oh, rinked. Look at that there. Marks point. That's what got them home. They had a 28 to a 10 shot. Oh, then you go down to the next game, 34 to 11. So a couple of big wins there. So it was that bottom rink there that sort of saved Wallsend Diggers, wasn't it? So section 1 ladder. Let's go up a bit. There we go. Section 1 ladder looks a bit like this. Valentine, the Lakers, flying. 5 wins from 5. One little draw in there. Followed by the Matchbox. Redhead, they're on 32.5. Swansea Workers, they're still in it. On 31. Wallsend Digger Sports, how many games they played? 5. So they've got a game in hand. And they're on 22.5. So they're not dead and buried yet. And the Golfers, 19. And Marks point 1. They're both enjoying the season. The matches coming up this weekend. Let's have a look. Round 7. We see Wallsend Diggers take on the Lakers. So if the Diggers can pull a win off there, that'll keep them in the hunt. And I think the Lakers, they win this game, pretty much sees them into the finals. The Golfers take on the Matchsticks, the Redheads. And Marks point 1 will play Swansea Workers. That's section 1. Grade 6. Section 2, Grade 6, or Marks point 2, take on Lowlands 2, and it was a good away win there, 9-1 for Lowlands 2. Adamstown at home, they had an 8-2 victory over Bar Beach. The Breakers, Kahiba had a 9-1 victory there over the Tigers. The ladder for Section 2 in Grade 6 sees... it's pretty tight here. There's 5 teams still in it. You can see Adamstown on top. They've only had the 1 defeat. They are on 45. Lowlands, 2. They're still in it. Bar Beach, 33.5. Cohiba, there's still a chance. And Charlestown Tigers, so it's very open there. Let's have a look at who's playing who next week. Round 7 after Easter. So Cohiba play Marks Point 2. Let's have a look. Cohiba in 4th, play Marks Point 2. Oh, well, you're backing in Cohiba, aren't you? So that might give them a, 31. Might put them up near the 40s. Go back. Lowlands 2, take on Adamstown. Lowlands 2. Oh, that's a ripping game there. First, second. First, second there. And Charlestown play Bar Beach. So Charlestown play Bar Beach. So it's really... whoever wins this game keeps their season really going there. So that's a look at the Section 2 in the 6th grade. Section 3 in Grade 6 saw Edgeworth get a good 10-0 victory over... Hey, Terry Guru, how are you, buddy? The Guru. Good job. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying all the results. Like I said, if you're just tuning in, you can always fast forward to your zone. We're also live streaming on the YouTube. So especially players that, if you can't get to the club and see who you're playing or the results or where you are on the table, you can just, if you can tell other friends, you can go on YouTube, Happy Bowler, and they can check out the results there as well. Game 1. Hamilton North, as I said, went down 10-0 to Edgeworth. East Maitland had a good away win at the Waterboard, actually. Wars and Diggers are playing at the Waterboard at the moment, so due to their clubhouse being shut down, due to that unfortunate sinkhole, and that was a 9-1 victory there to East Maitland. And Game 3 saw Cardiff defeated by Beresfield in a tight game. Not much in it, 59-54 on the masterboard. Worth just having a quick look. 17-19, 21-23, and 16-17. So that's a tight battle there. Very tight, close game there at Cardiff. The ladder. Let's get the ladder up. Section 3 in the 6th grade. Well, Edgeworth, they've had 5 wins, 1 loss on top, 47.5. The Magpies in 2nd position on 40 points, with East Maitland just behind, 38.5. Hamilton North 1 on 20. Then you got the Diggers and then Cardiff taking out the 5th and 6th position there. Coming up for round 7 after Easter. Cardiff take on Hamilton North 1. So Cardiff, where's Cardiff? Oh, they're down the bottom, so you're backing in Hamilton North 1 there. I'm backing in Hamilton North 1 there, I think. It's very close. Edgeworth play Wars and Diggers, so I think Edgeworth will be too strong there. They're flying. And then the bottom game, check out the bottom game. The Magpies take on East Maitland. So the Magpies on 40 and East Maitland on 38.5. So that should be a ripper of a game, that one. So that's a look at Section 3 in the 6th grade. Section 4, round 6, 6th grade sees Soldiers Point at home defeated Nelson Bay, their local rivals, 9.5 to 0.5. Lowlands 1 had a 9-1 victory over Stockton. And the Waterboard, defeated Hamilton North 2, 10-0. Ladder, Section 4, Grade 6. Soldiers Point, 48.5 on top. Stockton in 2nd position on 40.5. So basically a win behind. And Lowlands 1, 34.5 in 2nd. You think Waterboard and Nelson Bay, they've got to win their remaining games. And Hamilton North 2, just enjoying playing bowls on a Saturday. Coming up, round 7. Waterboard take on Soldiers Point. Nelson Bay take on Lowlands. And Hamilton North 2 take on Stockton. Let's have a quick look. Hamilton North 2 take on Stockton. Soldiers Point on top. Stockton, Soldiers Point, they're playing Waterboard. So you think the Soldiers Point playing Waterboard. So yeah, big must-win game there for Waterboard over the high-flying Soldiers Point side. So that's a look at Section 4. Section 5 in Grade 6. Wanji had a 10-0 victory over Dora Creek Workers. Raymond Terrace Jets 2 had a 9-1 victory over Warners Bay. Rathmines, the Memorial, had a 10-0 victory over Toronto Workers at home. The ladder sees Rathmines flying. Rathmines on top. 6 wins, 57 points. They've only dropped 3 rinks all year. So they're flying. You think they're going to win that section? That's for sure. In second position's Wanji. It's very tight there for the bottom 4, next 4 anyway. So Wanji, second position, 37. Raymond Terrace 2 in third. Toronto Workers with the 2 wins there in fourth position with Dora Creek on equal 20. You see Warners Bay down the bottom. Coming up after Easter, round 7, section 5 in the 6th grade. We see Rathmines Memorial take on Wanji. A little bit of a local West Lakes battle there. Dora Creek at home to Raymond Terrace Jets 2. Toronto Workers will take on Warners Bay. So Rathmines, I think they've got that section sewn up already. Section 6, round 6 saw Karua RSL defeated by Hexham 9-1. A good away win there for the Mozzies. May West went down to New Lambton 9-1. New Lambton, I think, is flying in this grade. And Raymond Terrace had a 10-0 victory over the Gardens. Pretty sure it's this grade. Yeah, look at New Lambton, 6 from 6. I'm backing them in to claim Section 6. Second position is very close still. A couple of teams are still in it. The Jets, 32. May West in third on 30. Karua RSL have to win this weekend to give themselves any chance. And Tea Gardens on 19, cutting it fine. And Hexham, the Mozzies down the bottom there. Let's see what's coming up in Grade 6, Section 6, Round 7. The Jets take on Karua. Let's have a quick look. The Jets and Karua. So that's a close battle here. Karua have to win. I think Raymond Terrace get a win there to be Karua's season over. Hexham play May West and Tea Gardens versus New Lambton. Let's go check out New Lambton versus Tea Gardens. Well, you're backing in New Lambton there, aren't you? So I think really, if the Jets can win on the weekend, it'll be for the top 2 will be New Lambton and Raymond Terrace. Coming up, is that it? That's it for the 6th grade. We got 7th grade. What's we got here? Will any games be live streamed today, please? No, Trish. I won't be live streaming any games, unfortunately. It could be on maybe. No, I think all the live stream. There's no live stream games on today. But there's live stream games on Good Friday on Happy Camp. We're up at Gunnedah doing the Gunnedah Easter Carnival. So we'll have live stream matches all day Friday and Saturday. So I've got some bowls there. And then the following Sunday we'll have the Zone 2 singles finals. And then the following Sunday we'll have Zone 13 singles finals. So a couple of big days coming up for Happy Cam live streaming. 7th grade, Section 1, Toronto Workers had a 9-1 victory over Edgeworth. Rathmines Memorial, a 10-0 victory over Trowbridge. And East Maitland had a big win there over the Diggers. 9-1. The ladder, 7th grade, Section 1. East Maitland won. On top, 57.5. Trowbridge and Rathmines are still in the hunt. And then you got Edgeworth on 20. Wars End Diggers. And then Toronto Workers there, who had their first win on the weekend. So not bad for Toronto Workers to get their first win. As I said, they're all just new players pretty much. So they'd be very happy. They're good on them. Coming up after Easter for 7th grade, Section 1, Round 7. East Maitland 1 will play Toronto Workers. I think they would take care of them. Rathmines Memorial at home to Edgeworth. Wars End Diggers Sports will play Trowbridge. So Rathmines down in the middle. East Maitland and Trowbridge. So East Maitland and Trowbridge coming up round 7. That should be a couple of good games there in Section 1 in 7th grade. Section 2 in 7th grade. Round 6 saw Beresfield defeated Tea Gardens in a close game, 9-1, 63 to 58. Hexham at home at the Swamp went down to East Maitland 2, 9.5 to a half. Stockton 2 went down to Soldiers Point 9-1. The ladder, so he's very close there, isn't it? Soldiers Point just in front of Beresfield for first position. East Maitland 3rd, a win behind. Tea Gardens, there's still maybe a faint hope. Stockton 2 there as well. And poor old Mozzie down the bottom, yet to get a victory. Coming up this weekend, round 7. Stockton 2 take on the Magpies. Let's have a look where Stockton 2 is. Stockton 2 take on the Magpies. So I think, well, I'm backing in the Magpies here. Let's have a look at who Soldiers Point play. Soldiers Point are playing East Maitland 2. East Maitland 2. Oh, that should be a ripper. Soldiers Point on top. So East Maitland there in 3rd. And then you see Tea Gardens take on Hexham. So you're backing in the Gardens there to get a win. That's Section 2 in 7th grade. Section 3 in 7th grade, round 6. Oh, the village people, the YMCAs. The YMCA got the second victory. They had a 9-1 victory over Fingal Bay. New Lambton went down away to Nelson Bay, 9-1. Stockton 1 defeated Lambton 8-2. Close game there, 59 to 53. Let's have a look at this ladder. Let's see where the on top there, Fingal Bay, 5 wins, 1 loss. With Stockton, 5 wins, 1 loss. So it's very close there for top position. Nelson Bay, they're alive and fighting on. And the Bayway Village people, that's 3 wins they've had. This is the best season ever for them. So well done to the Bayway Village people. In 4th spot, New Lambton 23, and poor old Lambton down the bottom getting the... Let's have a look at what's coming up next. The matches for round 7. Stockton 1 take on Fingal Bay. Stockton 1 and Fingal Bay. Here we go, friends. What a game this is going to be. Fingal Bay versus Stockton 1 coming up. That where I reckon will tell us who's the dominant side there in Section 3 in 7th grade. The village people play Nelson Bay. So it's 3rd versus 4th. And then we'll have 5th versus 6th. So Lambton take on New Lambton. That's 7th grade. Section 3. Another section there. Section 4. Round 6. Charlestown had a close victory over Lowlands 9-1, 69-65. Bar Beach and Windale Gateshead may have been washed out because we did have a bit of... I'm not sure on that one there. Could have been washed out. Alder Park took on Valentine and had a 9-1 victory. Very close game there. Not much to diff there. 57-59. 23-19, 13-21 and 23-17. So close battle there in that one there with the games. Section 4 ladder looks a bit like this. Alder Park on top. Well, it's all the way down to 5th position who are in for a chance there. So you've got Alder Park on 38. Valentine 33.5. Windale Gateshead 29. Equal with Bar Beach on 29 and Charlestown 26.5. All in the crunch. Let's have a look who's playing who round 7. Alder Park versus Charlestown. Let's have a look here. Alder Park versus Charlestown. Alder Park on 38 versus Charlestown 26.5. Lowlands take on Bar Beach. Lowlands, Bar Beach, you're backing them in there to get the win. And the other game, the other game is going to be a cracker. The Lakers play Windale Gateshead. So the Lakers play Windale Gateshead. Valentine, Windale Gateshead. 2nd versus 3rd. Huge week, huge game coming up there for Section 4 in the 7th grade. And that, my friends, is a wrap on the Zone 2 results. If you come in and you're just coming in to tune in what we got for 6th grade, Zone 6, the Hunter. I asked the question at the start of the show, Posh, do you know where Posh originated from? If you do, have a crack in the comment and I'll give the answer at the end of the show. Posh, where did that come from? All right, that's what's that? That's 2 grade wrapped up. Let's go to what do we got here? We'll go this one. We'll go this one, and then we'll click on this one. Oh no, where are you over there? Here we go. Weekly results for Zone 6 in the 2 to 3 grade. We see Lawn Park took on Singleton RSL, and it was 9-1 victory there for for Lawn Park. What's that? 66-57. So it's very close. East Cessnock at home took on Scone, and it was, is there something missing here? No, East Cessnock took on Scone, and it was East Cessnock had a big win. 85-59. 9-1 for grades 2 and 3. The ladder, grades 2 and 3, sees what's going on here? Weekly results. I haven't got all the results there, friends. We had another game on. Let me have a look here on 2 to 3. Curry took on... I know Curry played Club Maitland City, and that was a nail-biting game. Curry took on Maitland City. Just bear with me. What's going on here? No, what do we got? Curry. Okay, yeah, we'll do this anyway. You won't be able to read it, but I can see it. We have Curry took on Club Maitland City, and it was Curry had this was a nail biter. This game literally come down to the last end on one ring. It was great because we were playing next door, and it was Curry 64 got up over Club Maitland City 60 for a 9-1 victory. Like I said, this was a nail-biting game. And then you had the game 3, so East Cessnock 85, big win over Scone 9-1, and the ladder grades 2 to 3 sees Club Maitland City, it's not in order, which makes it tough for me. He's down there. Lawn Park 3 on top on 47. Followed by, we got 30 points. There's Curry 3, so big win there for Curry 3. 29.5, that would be East Cessnock 3. Then you got Club Maitland City on 27.5. And that's a ladder anyway. You can see it. You can see what I can see. It's not real easy. I can't wait till they get on Bowls Link for Zone 6. Make it a lot easier. Coming up for, I can tell you, coming up this weekend in grades 2 to 3. Round 7, we'll see Scone take on Curry. Singleton play East Cessnock. And Club Maitland City will host Lawn Park. That's the 2 to 3 grade for Zone 6. And we'll go there, and then we can look here and go that over there. Let's go Dungog at home. Took on Club Maitland City. And it's Dungog getting a 9-1 victory. And that's a good win there for Dungog. That puts them just behind them. You see on 38.5 points there. And Club Maitland City's on 39.5. So very tight on the ladder there. Greeter Workers, they took on Paxton and had a 10-0 victory. Game 3, Talara at home took on Curry. And they got a 9-1 victory to Talara. And I don't need to go to the other one there. We'll just stay with this one here. We can see Talara 47.5 on top, followed by Club Maitland City in second position on 39.5. Dungog in third on 38.5. So coming up this weekend in grade 4, we have grade 4. We have Talara play Dungog Memorial. Club Maitland City take on Paxton. And Curry at home to Greeter Workers. So that's that sheet done. Grades, what's that? Grade 4. We'll go to grade 5, Zone 6. Grade 5, Zone 6. Let's come down. Click on that re. Grade 5. Club Maitland City at home. Went down 10-0 to Aberdeen. So a good away win there for Aberdeen. 65 to 51, 10-0. Game 2 saw Miller Park played Gresford. And this is a very close game here. It was the home side 57 and the away side 59. A 9-1 away win there for Gresford. Lawn Park at home again. The home side just getting beat. One shot the difference on the masterboard. And it was 55 Lawn Park. Curry 56, 8-2. So the table for grade 5 sees on top, we got there 41 Aberdeen on top in first position, followed by Curry on 37. And look at third spot there. We got Club Maitland City, Miller Park, and Gresford all on 29 points. So that's pretty tight. There for the grade 5. Grade 6, Section 1. Grade 6, Section 1 in Zone 6. Change my little thing there. So he's Scone at home went down to Singleton RSL 9-1. Curry at home went down to Muswellbrook 9-1. And Bellbird, the Pretty Birds, got up 10-0 over Club Maitland City. 73 to 53. It's a very close ladder here. We can have a look. You can see on top, Singleton RSL on 39. followed by Musselbrook RSL 37. Club Maitland City in third on 31 points, just in front of Scone. Then it's Curry and Bellbird just got their first win on the weekend. Grade 6, Section 2. Grade 6, Section 2, Bellbird Park. So the Pretty Birds in that one there went down 10-0 to Abermain. 77-40. I'm just going to click on over here. East Cessnock. Whoa, raise the bat, friends. We have 100. East Cessnock at home. Raise the bat. Pulled up 100. 10-0 victory over Dungog. And poor Dungog, long way to travel to drop 100. That's a 10-0 victory there for East Cessnock, and they're flying out in 55 points in top. Game 3 saw Talara at home. Had a 9-1 victory over Maitland Park. 71-47. And as I said, East Cessnock on top, 55. What have we got the for and against there for that one? Let's have a quick squeeze. For and against, 6th grade. Bellbird Park, for and against. No, I haven't got it. Okay. But anyway, East Cessnock, 55. First, followed by in second position is... what's that? Abermain, 32.5. Just in front of Maitland Park, 31.5. Dungog, 29.5. So that's a look there. And you got Talara. And then the Pretty Birds in last position. Grade 7, Section 1. In Grade 7, Section 1. I'll bring that up. Just come over here. Click on that. Bring that up. Denman at home to Aberdeen. And it was Aberdeen had a good 10-0 victory. Ooh, we've got a draw there. 62-all draw. 5-all. 5-all each way. You don't often see that. Scone 1 versus Scone 2. So, how good's that? At home. Scone boys on their local turf. Battle the club, and they couldn't separate each other. And it was Murrayville had the bye. You can see the ladder. On top is Aberdeen on 37. Just in front of Scone 1 in second position on 34. Murrayville, 29 points in third spot. And then you got Scone 2, followed by Denman with yet to record a victory. Section 2 in 7th grade. We see Singleton RSL. Whoa, raise the bat again, my friends. Singleton RSL. I mean, East Cessnock. Section 3 took on Abermain 101-34. So a big win there to East. Oh no, Singleton. Where am I up to? Think about it. God, there's a couple of hundreds here, friends, in the 7 grades. We've got Singleton RSL 108 over Greater Workers 34-10-0. Club Maitland City 63, had a 9-1 victory over Miller Park in a close one. And Singleton RSL, they had the bye, so in first position, 31 points there, Singleton RSL, followed by Club Maitland City, 29.5. Miller Park, 28 in third, and you got Singleton and then greeter workers. Then we go to grade 7. East Cessnock. Raising the bat again. East Cessnock. 10-0 victory over Abermain. Paxton at home went down to Kurri. So Paxton at home went down to Kurri 66 to 51, 9-1. And then, I forgot to do who's playing who next rounds. Anyway, I'm sure you won't mind. I'll read that out last. No, Maitland Park and Lawn Park is a composite side there. So Maitland Park and Lawn Park had the bye. And then grade 7, section 4, Clarencetown went down 9-1 Club Maitland City went down to Clarencetown 9-1. Lawn Park had a 58 to 54 victory, 8-2 over East Cessnock. And then Talara 41, Gresford 80. So a 10-0 victory there for Gresford. In section 4 in the 7th grade. Section 4 in the 7th grade. On top in the 7th grade in Clarencetown on 48. In second position is Gresford on 40.5. Lawn Park third, 29.5. We got 29.5. Then we got a Club Maitland City on 21. So in Talara, they're on 9.5. So that's the results there for Zone 6. Coming up this weekend, friends. I'll just read these out for you because after 2 to 3 grade, I think I forgot to read out the rest of them. So it's so much easier when you've got someone with you. You can get a little bit of a break in and just adds a bit more to it, doesn't it, when you've got someone else with you. So coming up for grade 5, round 7 sees Kurri take on Club Maitland City. Lawn Park will play Gresford. Aberdeen will play Miller Park. Grade 6, Section 1, Club Maitland City take on Scone. Muswellbrook RSL play the Bellbird Parks 1, and Singleton RSL will take on Kurri. Round 7, Section 2 in the 6th grade. Talara play Bellbird Park 2. Dungog Memorial play Maitland Park. And Abermain will play East Cessnock. It's 6th grade, Section 2. 7th grade, Section 1. Murrywall play Denman. Aberdeen play Scone. And that's Scone 2. And Scone 1 have a week off. They have the long weekend. Grade 7, Section 2, we saw Singleton take on Singleton RSL. Greeter Workers will play Miller Park. And Club Maitland City 1 have a bye. 7th grade, Section 3, Abermain play Paxton. Kurri play Maitland Park and Lawn Park. And East Cessnock can have a rest. 7th grade, Section 4, Gresford take on Club Maitland City 2. East Cessnock 2 will play Talara 2. And Clarencetown play Lawn Park. Now, that's a wrap of all the results. Posh, friends, Posh. Where did Posh come from if you didn't know? Well, back in the day when they used ships, the sun was coming in from one side and they used to have the people with money, well-off people sat on port side out, and on the way back home, starboard side home. So port side out, starboard side home, friends. Did you know that? The posh people, they're posh over there, sitting on the port side out so they have the sun in their eyes. And on the way home, Starboard home. Oh, starboard homers. They're the posh people, friends, and that's how you come up with posh. Oh, there we go. A bit of useless information. So, I'd like to think everyone have a happy and safe Easter. And remember, if you drive on the roads, friends, as a truck driver, as a living, I think you all should, slow down, don't rush. Just take your time, pull over you're tired, have a rest, power nap. I do it all the time. 22 minutes, set your alarm, have a sleep, get back into it, and drive to survive, friends. And thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a happy Easter. Be safe. Thanks for watching. And remember, anyone can play. Good job. See you all after Easter. I'll see you all tomorrow, actually. Thanks for tuning in, friends.